Since I was a child, I've always had one question. What the heck is wrong with me? It has always felt like I'm living life at a higher difficulty. 30 years later, same question. Rather than saying I'm wrong, I've learned to say I'm different. Neither am I broken nor particularly special, just different. But I'm still wondering how and why. Today I want to try and put this feeling into words. I've had this idea before and always failed because I wanted to capture every tiny detail and explain it perfectly, but I think that was my biggest mistake. So this time around, all I brought are some rough notes, my phone, and a dog. I'm just here taking my dog for a walk in the middle of nowhere. It's raining slightly, everything's wet, life smells like leaves and mud. The moment couldn't be better. So let's give this another try, shall we? If I had to sum up my struggles in one sentence, it's that the world is too loud for me and too fast. I feel like I'm living in slow motion while everyone else moves at hyperspeed. And apparently I don't have the same filters that others use to differentiate between relevant and irrelevant. If more than one person is talking, plus background noises like traffic or a ticking clock, plus the sound of my own damn thoughts, my head just goes beep. I wish I could wear noise-canceling headphones 24/7. And sunglasses. My eyes are so freaking sensitive to light that I'm constantly squinting, even now in the rain. I mean, look at these wrinkles. They tell the story of a person that is not made for this sun. More reasons for sunglasses? I'd finally get rid of the pressure of where to look. At least nobody would be able to tell, especially in conversations. I mean, normal people just listen to the other person, right? Well, I become hyper aware of my own face. Which of her eyes should I focus on? Why am I staring at his mouth? My nose is itchy. Am I breathing? Believe me, I'm still listening and I do care. Actually, the more awkward I am, the more I care. I'm just experiencing everything more intensely. And the same goes for open spaces. Sometimes my vision becomes blurry just because there's so much to take in. Yeah, like my eyes simply give up. There's, oh look, one sparkly rock and too much. Nothing in between. So yeah, I'm like constantly overstimulated. That's my natural state of being. And several times per day, I have to actively force myself not to stare into the abyss and disappear mentally. Because that's not what functioning human beings do, as far as I can tell. Like, oh my god, I wish I could just sit and listen. I could spend hours and hours in a train, in a bus, or in a car, simply looking out of the window. I do not get bored by my own thoughts, like, ever. Give me a little bit of nature and something to ponder. And I'm the happiest person alive. I enjoy it when nobody is rushing you. There are no expectations. Time doesn't feel pushing. You feel aligned with the pace of time. You simply consume what's around you and you're a part of it. The world is and you are. That's peaceful. That seems to be the true nature of life to me. As you can imagine, the way I am, I need a lot of alone time. But that doesn't mean I don't care about other people. Actually, I care a lot. Too much at times. Thing is, I feel so much love for people. I just don't know how to get close to them or show them. Because I don't like showing love the standard way. More like deeper. But that's not very common. In general, I feel so much, but deep inside, like on a soul level. But see, that's not really the level people interact on in daily life. There's another more superficial layer that most interactions are based on, like the layer where small talk lives. But I seem to have limited access to that layer, and honestly, it feels quite bland to me too. So sometimes I catch myself trying to drag people onto that soul level with me, but since they're not used to that, it becomes a bit weird. I don't know. It's hard to explain. I like people, but I automatically expect rejection. So much so that at this point, I'm visibly startled if somebody shows interest in me. Or like if somebody hugs me, in my head, I'm like, are you sure? Am I worthy? I crave connection, but in most cases, I'm unable to create it. Which doesn't mean that I would be friends with everybody if only I could. There's probably just a handful of people that I would truly let into my deepest inner world, but I want to find them. And if you're one of them, you'll know. Actually, there are a few more things left in my notebook, but I want to end on this note. I like it. So I'll just add one more thing I wrote down, because it says here, I deeply believe that love is never a mistake. Now, what do I mean by that? Love is the most heartfelt and valuable currency us humans have. I just feel that we have kind of forgotten how to exchange it. We cling to social concepts, hierarchy, status, labels, but love is what everything really comes down to. And I wish we wouldn't be so shy to allow it and to show it. I don't know, I'm rambling. Hit like if you relate to at least one thing in this video. Or honestly, even if you don't relate to any of this at all. That probably means that your head is much quieter than mine. And there's a part of me that's jealous of that. Anyway, see you next week. Bye!